hips, so go on with the tricks. Love it when you whine on your dip. You know that I want it. You know that I want it. On and on with your lips. You gone like a hit. Love when you whine on a split. You know that I want it.
To begin, I'm going to be taking my MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base and priming the face. When I want a lightweight foundation, I use my Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade Toffee Caramel number 330. I use a flat brush to apply it, then I go in with my Real Technique complexion sponge and I blend it in. That way the sponge can soak up any excess and it will not be cakey or heavy. I like to work with this foundation in sections because I find that it dries pretty quickly. For my concealer today, I'm using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer in the shade 09 Neutral. Then I like to go in and use my same damp Real Technique sponge and blend out the product. That way it can soak up any excess product. I like to blend out this product in a triangle shape and bring it around to the corners of my nose to hide the redness that I do get on the sides of my nose. I also like to take it on my chin, bridge of my nose, and my forehead. Using the Coty Airspun Translucent Powder, I'm just going to be slightly baking the under eye, and I'm also going to be applying a little bit on the chin. Then I'm going to go in with my Morphe brush. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm just going to be sweeping away the excess. Yes, the camera does brighten my video for some reason when I applied my concealer, but it'll be fixed with bronzer and everything, so don't worry, it doesn't look like this in person. To conceal my eyelids, I like to use another concealer, and that is the LA Girl Pro Conceal because I feel like the Clinique one just doesn't stay on my eyelids, and this is in the shade Warm Honey. Then I like to go in and blend it out with the Real Techniques complexion sponge. I also go in and set it with the Coty Airspun Translucent Powder. That way my eyelids do not get oily throughout the day. Moving on to bronzer, I use my IT Cosmetics Live, Love, Laugh Vitality Face Disc, and I'm using the bronzer. I'm just going in and bronzing up my cheeks, my forehead, my jawline, and my nose. Taking the blush from the IT Cosmetics Live, Love, Laugh Vitality Disc, I'm going to be using this on the apples of my cheeks and blending it towards the back of where my ear is. The mascara that I will be using is the Clinique High Impact Mascara, and I'm just going to be applying that to the top and bottom lashes. I did go in and curl my lashes using my Tarte eyelash curler beforehand. For some reason, I just hate including me putting on mascara. I just find it tedious and just not necessary because I could just list it in the bottom bar. So I'm surprised today that I filmed the mascara, but I guess I did because this is obviously my go-to look. Now I'm going to be taking the Lorac Tantalizer Bronzer, but in my opinion, it is a highlighter, and I'm just going to be highlighting my brow bones. Now I'm going to be prepping my skin and setting my skin with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I'm just going to be using my Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzer. Like I said, it's more of a highlight in my opinion. If you follow me on Snapchat, you would have definitely seen the swatch of this, because guys, look at this. It's like beautifully, intensely a highlight. So I don't know why Lorac named it a baked bronzer, because girl, look at this glow. I'm just going to be running this on my cheekbones, tip of my nose, bridge of my nose, and my Cupid's bow per usual. I was having a hard time deciding what lipstick I wanted to go with, but I did go with my MAC lipstick in the shade Whirl, and I applied it to my lips. I honestly suck at applying lipstick. Well, anyways, you guys, this brings you to the end of today's video. I hope you liked my everyday go-to makeup look. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Bye!
Give it to me, girl. If you let me love you, give it to me, girl.